really have that postseason feel.
And we are the beneficiaries of what could be a playoff preview. You never know, obviously, how things are going to shake out in terms of seeding. What we know unequivocally are these two rivals are prepared to play in what we would consider not just any regular season game, perhaps a little more on the line than you might expect.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. They've got Wiggins. Chris is out there with Draymond Green. Then there's Oubre, and it's Curry in at the point guard position.
I think you pay the consequences if you leave Draymond Green's teammates open. He has a knack for getting the basketball where it needs to be.
Here's Wall. It's rebounded by Golden State.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Curry against Wall. A three-pointer, Wiggins, rebound by Olynyk. McLemore, the pass to Gordon. Back to McLemore. And it's Wall in the corner. Clock at 6. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
This is John Wall's comfort zone right here. Excellent rate of success from the mid-range.
Wall against Curry. Outside, Green. Back to Curry. For the three. That one, no good. The Rockets go the other way with it. Gordon, the pass to Wall. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Now the pass to McLemore. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, earlier I spoke with Mike D'Antoni up against one of the game's most distinctive players in Draymond Green. Coach said his combination of defense, passing, and motor, there may not be another like him. Kevin, Green still commands respect from opposing teams.
Thanks, David.
You know, simply stated, Draymond Green is an elite defender, one of the best in the game. But what's incredible to me is that he's able to accomplish everything he does on that end of the floor while being undersized in almost every one of his matchups.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, Greg, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Gordon after the miss from Stephen Curry. And I know a lot of fans will wonder why centers just don't shoot over Draymond Green. Well, Doris, as you know, it's not that simple.
You're right, Kevin. Draymond, it's his competitive spirit. It's his willingness to hold his ground on the block, and it is very difficult to score on him. Why? Well, great length, great anticipation. This guy is flat out competitive and wants to challenge anyone, anywhere.
And here are the Warriors now, trailing by 2. Ball's knocked loose. Wall with it. Now defended by Oubre. Goes up. And the slam dunk by Wall.
Boy, great to see John Wall complete the break. For a while, we wondered what the effect of that Achilles injury would be. He shows us right there.
Now here's Curry. High, arcing shot, and he's still waiting to make his first shot for the night. Now 0 of 4.
Boy, at some point, you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period.
Wall passes to Gordon. Shoots over Oubre, and there's Eric Gordon on the assist from Wall. Gordon's got 5 points so far. Pass to Wiggins. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Wiggins has got his second basket of the night.
Well, he's got the wide shoulders, the natural balance. Andrew Wiggins taking the hit and finishing.
Here's Wall. It's deflected. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Oubre. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Wall against Curry. Wall with the bounce pass. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Warriors trail by 5. Curry deciding where to go with it. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Here's Wall, and the slam dunk by Wall.
Yeah, this is one of the top athletes in the league. Wall showing his lateral and vertical mobility.
Passes to Chris. Kicks to Curry. This one for 3. No good that time. And Houston the other way now.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Wall, that's good.
Boy, John Wall's ability to finish through contact, that is great upper body strength.
Green dishes to Oubre. Pass to Chris. Now here's Curry. Here's Wiggins, covered by Wall. Wiggins outside, just 5 on the clock. Can they get it? Rockets with the rebound. Now here's McLemore. Outside, Wall. Back to McLemore. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And glad to see John Wall back out there after fighting back from his Achilles injury he suffered in early 2019.
And obviously, Kevin, an Achilles injury is very worrisome for any athlete, but particularly one like John Wall, whose speed is a major part of his game. But boy, he looks good out there, and you hope he avoids any more injuries the rest of his career.
Let's take a look at numbers for Green. Good season for him last year. He put up about 7 points a game, 7 assists, and 7 rebounds. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I'll tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
Wiggins kicks to Curry. The pass to Chris. Back to Curry. Looking to end the run. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Boy, there's just a rhythm and a beauty to what Steph Curry does on a nightly basis. How pretty is that shot?
Wall draws the double. Gordon. Chris with the rebound. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. 9-point game. Their last encounter was in San Francisco.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
Well, so many of their problems stem from turnovers. They simply could not take care of the ball, and it cost them in that matchup.
Houston leading by 7. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Chris.
Oh, that's unbelievable. How about 6'10" with a 38-inch vertical? You do the math. That's a heck of a play by Marquise Chris.
Wall, no luck.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Oh, the ease with which he elevates Wiggins with a highlight move. That that time.
Curry against Wall. And Wall with the slam.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it, Kevin. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Chris with the bounce pass. Here's Green. Oubre outside. Looking for Chris. He gets it there.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Rockets leading by 5. Outside, Wall. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Marquise Chris did not like that.
This seems to be the new breed of point guards who can play above the rim. Wall finishing with style.
Oubre outside. Down low. Here's Green, and it's blocked. They retain possession. Shot clock at 2. They get it back. Chris. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And here is Olynyk. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Wall, and Wall slams it home.
This is unmatched speed at his size and certainly at the point guard position. How are you going to stop that?
Outside Curry. A 3-ball. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got 4 rebounds in this game.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
And the game plan is clear. Work the ball inside.
Houston shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Olynyk. Doris, there is nothing like opening night in the NBA. Every fan base just teeming with optimism for the upcoming season.
I think all of us are just so thrilled to have NBA basketball back. There's no losses in the losing column. Everybody's happy. Let's tip it off and go.
And guys have that little step, and these first weeks of the season are always exciting.
Oh, no doubt. Everybody's bursting with enthusiasm. Players are fresh.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for him.
And it's really been a nice trend for him over these last several months. He's been steadily improving in terms of his scoring output. That extra production making him more valuable the further we get along in this season.
He's off on the first.
You know, make no mistake, guys, one of the more effective second-round picks we have in the NBA. Tucker provides a steady diet of production.
And he sinks the second. Warriors trail by 11. 1:32 left to play in the first quarter. Now here's Wiggins, guarded by McLemore. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Gordon against Oubre. Now Gordon. 8 points for him. Oubre with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. They get it again. Here's Chris, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Chris has got it back down to single digits for the Warriors. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Houston Rockets. Gordon trying to break loose. Wall, that's good. Wall's got 20 points.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Wiggins from outside. That one misses. The Rockets go the other way with it. Here's McLemore. Sinks the 15-footer. McLemore's got 8.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Snatched up. Outside Gordon. From deep three-point range.
Well, disrupting the shooter there, and I really think Wiggins has got the defensive tools to be an impact player on that end.
And so it's the Houston Rockets. 13 points up at the end of the period. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back right after this. Now a chance to hear shooting guard Eric Gordon talk about their key to winning.
It's all about not making mistakes, getting rebounds, and getting good stops to really push the pace up. And I think when we do that, we always are at our best.
And, Greg, nowadays it's all about pushing the pace.
And it's an offensive-oriented league now. When you execute and really look to attack, it puts the opposition on their heels.
And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. In quite a position here for the Rockets to be in. What do you think, guys?
The offense firing on all cylinders. They dominated that first period.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got Looney. Curry is out there with Lee. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Pascal in at the 4 slot. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, last season the G League tested out an expansion of the clear path rule. And now that expansion is making its way to the NBA. It should discourage those intentional fouls that slow up teams on the fast break. Fans wanted it, and analysts clamored for it. That will allow the amazing athletes in this league more opportunities to show what they can do on the fast break.
You're right, David. A welcome change. Thank you. That one goes. Count it. And the Rockets lead by 15.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Lee with the ball. Oubre outside. Back to Lee. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it. Curry can't get it to go.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
You know, you look at what a guy like Trevor Ariza can provide on the backside of his career. The numbers don't tell the story. This guy is a consummate professional.
Wall draws the double. 3-pointer. And it's Looney with the rebound. Warriors trail by 15. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Oh, that's blocked. And here comes Ariza, leading the fast break. Jumps up. Oh, and the dunk by Ariza.
Love the athleticism from Trevor Ariza. This guy's so dependable as a fast break finisher.
And Doris, you know with Ariza, at this point, it's really about the intangibles.
Well, Kevin, you know that Ariza's going to bring it on the defensive end night in and night out. He's going to make his open shots, but the leadership, the energy, he is a former champion, and you love having that on your side.
And the 3 ball is good.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Hey, yo, get off step.
Curry against Wall. Oubre outside. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chip.
Oh, my goodness!
Wow.
What a play!
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Timeout called the Warriors. Doris, you've seen a lot of the Golden State Warriors. You've covered their last 5 finals appearances, their 3 championships. Where do you think the Warriors rank all time?
Well, first of all, it's been a privilege to cover one of the great teams in NBA history. I do believe it's really hard to compare eras, because if you think back to the 90s and the level of physicality that defenses were allowed to play with, you know, it's a drastically different game. It's played in much more open space. Steph Curry has completely changed the defensive geometry with his ability to shoot the basketball. But listen, for me, it's been a privilege to cover this great Warriors run.
Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. In third, the Warriors.
Yeah, I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. He kicks to Curry.
No.
Here's Looney, guarded by Tucker. Good on the bucket. Curry's got 5 points so far.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by Houston.
It's Wall with the drive. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, we know this. John Wall is a great scorer, but let's not forget that over the course of his career, he's always been looking to create for others as well. Now, sometimes he can get a little ahead of himself, but the unselfishness shows in his assist totals.
First one falls for him. And with Wall, the assists are always high. But Doris, his turnovers are up there too, unfortunately.
Yeah, no doubt, Kevin. And I think part of that is because John Wall plays the game at breakneck speed. You hope as the years go on, he becomes more efficient in terms of his decision-making.
And so Wall nails both of them.
From the moment he stepped into the NBA from the University of Kentucky, John Wall has been hungry and motivated to prove he belongs listed with the top players in the game.
What's the roll?
Pass to Pascal. Poked away. On its way from Curry for 2. Ariza with the rebound.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Rivers takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Rivers has got his first 2 points of the night. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Lee kicks to Oubre. Offline with his 3. Houston's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far.
Well, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
Wall against Curry. Passes it to Oubre. Shoots it. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And that's now 6 points for Kelly Oubre. Here's Wall. No good on the shot. The Warriors go the other way with it. Here's Oubre. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Oubre's got 8.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Wall passes to House. Now here's Rivers. 11 points for him in that last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Shot clock at 6. Warriors with the rebound. Oubre outside. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Oubre. And it's 7 points for Steph Curry.
Boy, for a guy with one of the lightest frames in the NBA, Steph Curry can still finish through contact.
Wall. Another miss by Houston.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. +8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Wall draws the double. Ariza finds Tucker. And it's Wall in the corner. Nailed from three-point land. Wall's got 12 now in this quarter.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Pass to Curry. There's the three. Cans it from downtown. He's got 10.
And how many times have we seen this? Curry always has an answer from three.
Here's Wall, and it's Houston with another.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Curry against Wall. Here's Lee. Rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Ariza, and Ariza with the stuff.
Very crafty at carving up the defense. Give Trevor Ariza an avenue like this, and you will regret it.
Looney passes to Lee. Dishes to Curry. Golden State moving it around. Lets it go from deep. And another three for Golden State.
You know, building up confidence as the game goes on. Hit one from behind the arc in the opening period. 2 here in the second.
Here's Wall. He's got 34. He feeds it to House. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got his 5th assist in this one.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Curry on the wing, covered by Wall. Oubre outside. The pass to Lee. Curry outside. Warriors the rebound. The shot by Looney, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Pass to Oubre. Here's Looney. Back to Oubre. Lee passes to Pascal. Here's Curry. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in. Curry's got 12 now in this quarter.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Here's Rivers. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Doris, if you were going to build a team around one player, who would that player be?
Well, I think because of his age and continued growth opportunity, I would probably say Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's playing at an MVP level. He's still got another decade where he's probably in the peak range of his playing capabilities. And the reality is Giannis still has so much growing to do. He's a force at the rim. He continues to build that three-point game. And, Kev, once he gets that in-between game, he will be unguardable.
Can't argue with that at all.
And they struggled a bit at the line in the first quarter, but they have been terrific in the second, up to almost 85% overall.
And the Rockets making a change here. Olynyk checked in. Then for the Warriors, Marquise Chris, he's checked in for Looney. Green comes in for Kelly Oubre, and Wiggins is subbed in for Lee. Second free throw, no good. Greg, this season is the first time in the last 4 or 5 years that Golden State will not be the prohibitive favorites to win it all.
I mean, back-to-back devastating injuries in the finals. Kevin Durant departing in free agency with time and health. Will they retake the throne? We'll just have to wait and see.
Rivers kicks to Wall. Wall draws the double. Here's Rivers, and good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got 6 assists here tonight.
Well, tremendous composure on the interior from the guard, Austin Rivers. He's got the frame to complete that play.
It's Curry outside. And it's Rivers with the rebound.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And looking now at some numbers for Rivers. Some last season stats for him. He put up about 8 points a game last season. 2 assists and 2 rebounds. I mean, the numbers aren't bad on their own, but he knows that he can help this team in a bigger way.
And sometimes it comes down to the flow of the offense. One night it's your night, another night perhaps it's somebody else's.
That free throw, no good.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
Houston making some changes. Gordon's checked in for Daniel House, and McLemore's subbed in for Rivers. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
And with their struggles at the line this quarter, that free throw percentage has dropped down to about 55%. That's not going to get it done.
Rockets leading by 22. Gordon, the pass to Olynyk. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
You know, I like the fact that Olynyk didn't shy away from mixing it up. Remarkable at scoring despite getting hit.
Passes it to Chris. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Outside, Green. On the wing, Wiggins. Golden State needs to get off a shot. But they'll get another chance. Outside, Curry. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Houston. Olynyk's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Warriors shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively here. 1:06 left to play in the first half. Outside Gordon. Kicks it to McLemore. No good with the triple. And for the Warriors, their shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Kept alive. Houston's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. There's 39 seconds left in the first half of the game. Off target from outside.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Curry's shot is good.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
20 seconds left in the second quarter. The Rockets again can't hit.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
And here's Wall. From deep.
Boy, that's gritty work being done at the defensive end by Steph Curry. Stays with his man, not letting him get off a clean look.
John Wall getting it done for Houston. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Andrew, they shot the lights out in the first half. What has to change?
Get back. Focus on getting back, guarding your man, and not taking these real.
It starts with a man-on-man challenge. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. It was a great half of basketball from John Wall. he had 34 points, 2 steals, and 6 assists. After a subpar performance in their previous contest, he has come on strong tonight. His first half, sensational. Kenny, what'd you think about the Rockets?
This is what happens when John Wall gets into a rhythm. Streak shooter, but when he's hot, he creates a whole lot of problems for you defensively. We'll see what kind of adjustments are made coming out of halftime.
Shaq, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
Well, they struggle in a number of areas. Protecting the rim is really at the top of the list. They haven't made that a priority. They haven't put forth a whole lot of effort. You got to protect the rim.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. An exceptional performance from John Wall.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Rockets. All out there with McLemore. Then there's Gordon. Then it's Olynyk. And it's Wood in at the power forward position. Pass to McLemore. From the arc. Oubre pulls it in. Warriors trail by 20. He kicks to Wiggins. Outside Curry. And the three off target.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Gordon dishes the Wall, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon. And so Green will bring it up for Golden State.
I don't think it's possible to overstate just how revolutionary a player Steph Curry is because of the way he has changed the spacing on the floor. Never before have we seen a player who shape-shifts a defense like Steph does. And that is because once he crosses half court, you better guard him.
Watch Andrew.
Now Wiggins. He's got 8. Outside Curry. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. 20 points for Steph Curry.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
In the corner, it's McLemore. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. McLemore's got 11 points. And with the way, Doris, defenses have to adjust for Curry. It just leaves so much more space for the rest of the team.
I think coaches, Kevin, because of Steph Curry's presence, they have got to change their defensive schemes, account for spaces on the floor that traditionally you wouldn't have to account for. That puts Steph Curry in a class of his own.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
On the wing, Gordon lets it go with a 3. That shot, no good. And Golden State will come the other way. Oubre up top. The Rockets pull it in. Olynyk's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Shoots. And it's Gordon missing. Warriors trail by 19. Green inside the three-point line. And another basket for Golden State. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Wall passes to McLemore. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And it's Green missing.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Gordon kicks to Wall. Shoots over Curry. The Rockets with another miss.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Golden State moving the ball around. The three-pointer, no good. Rockets leading by 17. And the basket by Gordon.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Greg, to me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Oubre finds Curry, picked him clean. And now here comes Gordon leading the break, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Over in the corner, Green, down to 5 on the shot clock. Money from the wing. Green's got his third basket of the night.
Boy, Draymond Green attacking off the dribble drive. The big man with a tremendous move.
Over in the corner, Wood. No good on the three. Warriors trail by 19. And it's Oubre off the drive and finished off by Oubre.
Kelly Oubre Jr. puts it on the deck and leaves no doubt.
Curry against Wall. Here's Olynyk, and the dunk by Olynyk.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Curry dishes to Wiggins. And it's off from three-point range. From 17 feet out, Chris with the rebound.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Wiggins passes to Chris. Shot from 12. No good off the back of the rim.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Gordon kicks to Wall.
Hey, yo, right here.
Over in the corner, Wood. Off target with his three. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Trailing by 19. Now here's McLemore. Guarded closely. That's all good, and that's his fifth basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now. And for the Warriors, their shooting is leaving something to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. Curry against Wall. Curry can't get it to go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it's Gordon missing. Warriors trail by 21. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Green. Green's got his third assist on the night. Wall with it. He's got 34. To the inside.
I'll tell you, if you leave a guy open, John Wall is going to put it on time and on target. And sometimes the defense is not going to look good as a result.
Curry passes to Chris. Outside, Green. And there's the pass to Oubre. Over Gordon. Off the left rim and out. Houston leading by 21. And it's Wall in the corner. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. Daniel House is checked in for Houston. Rivers comes in for John Wall. Here's Olynyk. Outside Gordon. Pass to Rivers. Kicks it to Olynyk. 6 to shoot. Here's House. Another miss by Houston. Warriors trail by 21. Passes to Bowman. Wiggins outside. Stolen by Gordon. Lays it in off the breakaway. Gordon's got 8 here in the quarter.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot. Hot.
Pass to Wiggins. Right wing. Chris with it. He's against Olynyk. Chris gets the bucket. Chris has got 12 in the game.
Well, you love the aggressiveness. Chris not drifting around on the outside. He's getting it done in the painted area.
The pass to House. Olynyk with it. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. He has 6.
Well, a nice effective mid-range game by Kelly Olynyk. Just a gorgeous release.
Here's Bowman. The feed now to Wiggins. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And as talented as Andrew Wiggins is, there are games, Doris, when he can fade into the background, when his team needs him the most.
Yes, and the questions become, is he passive? Is he disengaged on the offensive end? And that, I think, can be frustrating, because people around the league will tell you that this young man is as talented and as skilled as any player in the league. It's really, for Andrew Wiggins, about finding a measure of consistency.
And he can't get the first one. Doris, such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
The shot by House is no good. The Warriors shooting under 40% all in all for the game. And the basket by Pascal.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Rivers surveying the D. Pass to Gordon. Back to Rivers. Passes it to Wood. Just 5 to shoot. Great D that time from Green.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Now, here's Tucker. Pass to House. From the wing. Warriors with the rebound.
Hey, yo, get on Draymond.
Here's Green. He's got 7. There's the pass to Bowman. Gordon against Wiggins. They grab their own miss, and it's in there. Chris has got 14 points for the game.
And how about the timing on the backboards there from Chris? Has the size and quickness to be a problem.
Here's Gordon. The shot missing. The Warriors go the other way with it. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Here's Pascal. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And stolen by Wiggins. And it's the Warriors on the break. Wiggins with the ball. That one good for 2. And it's 9 points for Draymond Green.
I really like the way he's playing in this half. He looks so much more aggressive and confident.
Here's Rivers. And again, the turnover by the Rockets. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Monday, They're off to Toronto to face the Raptors.
And guys, one thing about road trips like this one, they'll be seeing this as a chance for the team to come together. It might be a bit of a silver lining for a trip that doesn't always provide a lot of success.
Well, Draymond Green is such an elite passer for his position. His head is on a swivel.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Floats one, and Gordon lays it in. 18 points for him.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Bowman. He's guarded by Rivers. Here's Bowman. From outside, off the mark. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Rockets lead by 15. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And now we take a look back to Mike D'Antoni talking to his team from the huddle.
Right now, their energy's better than ours. Pick it up. Let's go. Here we go. Score and stop. Score and stop. Let's go. Get your rhythm up. Let's go. Here we go. Go.
Well, you got to like D'Antoni's energy right there, right, Greg? Trying to motivate his guys.
And he's a positive thinking guy and someone who knows how to communicate with his players.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Green down low with Looney. And it's Lee in at the shooting guard position. Warriors trail by 15. Here's Green. Shoots over Carroll. And it's Green missing. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. House, the pass to Rivers. He kicks it to House. To the wing right side. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gordon. That doesn't go either for Gordon. The Warriors shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Pass to Bowman. Right side, Green. To the paint, stolen by Tucker. And it's Houston on the break. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Can't let Gordon get cooking from the field. Once he hits a few, he is in the zone.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Bowman, Carroll covering. Shot clock at 6. Out to Lee. Golden State moving the ball around. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Rivers against Lee. Pass to Gordon. The 19-foot shot. Again, the miss by Gordon. Warriors trail by 17. Here's Bowman. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
And he knocks down the first one. So for the Rockets, McLemore has come in for Daniel House. And it's John Wall in for Austin Rivers. And so he makes both from the line.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Yo, man up on Wall.
Now here's Wall. He's guarded closely. Wall draws the double, kicks it to Carroll from past the arc, and that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Outside, Green. Lee outside. From deep three-point range.
Come on.
Carroll with the rebound.
Yo, watch Aaron.
Wall wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
And the basket is good.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Wall draws the double to the middle. A nice shot by Tucker. And the Rockets lead by 18.
That's just superb coordination and balance right there. Tucker's hard to move once he gets the ball inside.
Outside, Green. They get the rebound.
Well, make no mistake, Draymond Green will bully you on the interior if you allow it. You've got to make sure he doesn't force the issue.
And the first one drops.
Well, you love just the versatility of Draymond Green's game. He can score it, he can pass it, he can board it, and we know he's one of the elite defenders in the NBA.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Wall passes to Tucker. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Tucker's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Outside, Green. Shoots over Carroll. Shot's good by Green.
I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
Wall draws the double. Carroll. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Rockets lead by 18.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Curry passes to Oubre.
With Kelly Oubre, you know this guy's going to be in attack mode. Contact or no, this guy's going to be aggressive.
That free throw, no good.
You look at the physical gifts for Kelly Oubre. 6'7", but with a 7'2" wingspan. He's a terrific leaper, and he's got great potential defensively.
Olynyk, he's checked in for Houston. That one misses. Doris, do you have high hopes for the new draft lottery system to keep every team competitive to the very end of the season?
Well, one of the keys in implementing this new draft lottery system was to make sure that the bottom 3 teams were given equal opportunity to get that top draft choice. I think you did see it have some effect on play and teams trying to be competitive while understanding they're still going to have an opportunity to build their team through the draft. But here's the reality. The NBA has got to be be under review constantly. There's a process in play. It's one of the most proactive leagues in the country in terms of always looking for little things to make sure their game is the best it can be.
Attention to detail. Well said. You know, Doris, you and I love history. And we were talking the other day, you and I, about Bill Russell and his 11 championship rings. Do you think anyone's ever going to break that record?
I think it'll be close to impossible, Kevin, and the reason is, number one, there were so many fewer teams back then for Bill Russell, in no way diminishing the greatness of one of the game changers, both between the lines and outside the lines. Bill Russell will always be an historic figure, but it's very tough to compare eras. There's now 30 teams, nutrition, conditioning, coaching. There's just so much more information in the current era.
Oubre outside. And here is Curry. Outside, Green. Back to Curry. Lets it go. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Rockets leading by 21. Now Wall. Inside. Carroll against Green. Clock at 6.
Who's watching here?
Green against Carroll. Over Green. And it's Looney with the rebound. Warriors trail by 21. Lee passes to Looney. Curry against Wall. Looney kicks to Curry. From deep. It's rebounded by Houston.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And McLemore slams it in.
And they're just doomed if they keep letting them post up like that.
You've got to deny the position to afford them no opportunity at making that entry pass into the post.
Curry finds Oubre. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Well, you have to respect how fast Kelly Oubre gets his shot off in catch-and-shoot situations.
Pass to McLemore. Curry against Wall. In the corner, it's Gordon. And it's off from three-point range.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Curry outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Curry's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Here's McLemore, and the dunk by McLemore.
What you love about John Wall, to me, Kevin, is he can create for the guys around him. He makes the game easy for his teammates.
Curry dishes to Oubre. Doris, we've both been very public in our admiration for LeBron, the face of the league, for so many years. When he retires, and we're approaching that date, who do you think might step up and take his place as the face of the NBA?
Probably the most likely candidate is the new and reigning MVP, and that's Giannis Antetokounmpo, who is an absolute physical force. He's put on 50 pounds. He's getting more and more skilled. When he adds that three-point shot as a consistent weapon and gets to an in-between game, he will be impossible to guard. Kawhi Leonard, he is now sort of taking over as a multi-time winner of the Finals MVP, and certainly a player guys want to play with. So just a couple of possibilities there, Kev.
Tries again. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
You see the athleticism and the length. Oubre able to get his shot off inside. That's a high percentage look for that young man.
Fires from the wing. Goes up again, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Yeah, the call goes Carroll's way thanks to the effort he puts in. He doesn't back away from the contact.
And the first one at the line is good. Doris, when you look at the success of international players, and the league has a litany of very good international players, Doncic being the latest success story, is the perception changing about these kids when they come from overseas and play in the NBA?
Well, one of the greatest, and then to me, the greatest international player of all time, Dirk Nowitzki, a Hall of Fame player, probably changed the perception to start with. Now, listen, over the years, Luka is going to have perhaps a Hall of Fame career if he stays healthy. The reality is this. The NBA is looking for the best players to man those 15 roster spots of the 30 NBA teams. It doesn't matter where you're from, what the color of your skin is. If you can play the game of basketball and play it at the highest level, the NBA wants you to be a part of their league.
Hey, yo, get on wall.
All with it.
Yo, kick it out.
And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Wall's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
It's Curry outside. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Here's Wall. That's tipped.
Oh, the freak athleticism. Chris with the tools to be an elite rim protector.
Now here's Wall.
Yo, check Wall.
He dishes it to Gordon. The pass to Olynyk. Over Chris. Nice shot from the wing. And that's now 8 points for Kelly Olynyk.
I think you've got to crowd Olynyk. If you allow him to get into a shooting motion, so comfortable.
Curry lays it up off the glass.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
And it's Wall with the ball for the Houston Rockets. They have a 19-point lead. Wall draws the double. Shot by Gordon, wide open. Good on the three-point shot. Gordon's got 23 points.
So many of Gordon's shots come from three-point range because he drains so many of them. When you've had his kind of success from beyond the arc, you're always going to have the green light.
Here's Curry. It's rebounded by Houston. Olynyk's Rockets leading by 22.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Rockets.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for John Wall.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Here's Gordon, and he drops it in from the low post.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question, GA. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Wiggins with it, now defended by McLemore. Wiggins left side. Shot to stop the run, and the layup is good.
Boy, Kev, how about the quick jump and 7-foot wingspan of Wiggins? Just major advantage on the offensive glass.
Wall against Curry. Here's Olynyk. So we see Houston taking the W here. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks. With John Wall. John, it sure looks like the chemistry is coming together. What is the bond like with your teammates?
We enjoy playing with each other. We have great chemistry. We all work hard, and we know how much we mean to each other, how much we work every day, and we're just trying to keep getting better each game.
Well, the work is paying off, John. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. See you next time. Tonight's game, pride definitely bred at stake when you were with the Spurs or any of the teams. Talk about some of the epic conference rivalries you played in.
Well, I always go back to playing against the Phoenix Suns in the 7 seconds or less Steve Nash-led teams, along with Amari Stoudemire, and what Mike D'Antoni was introducing to the game back in 2005, 2006. Which, by the way, Kevin, everybody's doing now.
Right, yeah.
But tremendous talent on the court at that time, tremendous disparity in style of play, and watching Steve Nash during MVP years trying to conduct his team against the vaunted Spurs. Fantastic, incredibly competitive match.
And a lot of speed. I mean, it was eye-opening to watch.
And it was the Spurs trying to catch up. So how are we going to do the rock'em sock'em game against the 7 seconds or less? We kind of took care of it.
Yeah. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Oubre out there with Draymond Green. Then it's Wiggins. And there's Chris. And it's Curry in at the point guard. And it's blocked.
That's some good use of the length right there from Marquise Chris, reaching out and swatting that one away.
The second chance effort. And too long on the shot.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of his position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Wiggins against Wall. Outside Curry. Fires for 3. It's good from long range.
And off the schneid here, 1 of 5, but that's a big one.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's McLemore. Another miss by Houston.
Kev, I know it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
For Houston, they've gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. To the paint, it's deflected and stolen by Chris. The finish, and Green slams it in.
Draymond Green making a good call that time in the open court.
Curry against Wall. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Rockets have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. To the inside. Knocked away. It's stolen by Green. Now Chris. He's coming off a 10-point game against Brooklyn. Outside Curry. Passes it to Wiggins. Shot clock at 5. Pulls up on the elbow. Here's Chris. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Marquise Chris has potential oozing from his fingertips. So exciting and so athletic at that 4 spot.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And as a team, excellent a season ago. About 80% when they got to the line.
That's good from Chris. Both good from the line that time.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Wall against Curry. Wall looking it over. Wood with the bucket.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, earlier I spoke with Mike D'Antoni. His primary concern defensively, stopping Steph Curry. Coach said he changes the geometry of the court with his shooting. And Kevin, this is no time for advanced math, but they have no choice.
Thanks, David. Here's Wall, following the basket by Stephen Curry.
Hey, yo, right here.
And Wall. Here we go now. That one drops for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And he's got one heck of a burst on his way to the bucket. Wall is at his best when he's driving the lane, going from 0 to 60 in an instant.
Curry. Chris pass to Curry. Oubre bounce pass. Fires the 3. Curry can't get it to go.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Count it. Good. And that's now 6 points for John Wall.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Well, it has been a long road back from injury for John Wall, Greg. The heel issue followed by the Achilles tear.
And you just hope that Wall can make a full recovery and get back to the player he once was. Provides so much with his speed and playmaking as well as scoring. And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Feeds it to McLemore. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
Of all the action happening there, Kevin, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Curry gets the bucket.
Awareness of what the defense is trying to do. Steph plays that one perfectly.
Wall against Curry. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And John Wall, of course, having to fight back from that torn Achilles, but also is now having to play up to that super max contract he signed.
And with Wall, no doubt he's a star guard. But with that contract, Greg, comes heavy expectations.
No doubt. And I'd like to see Wall become more proactive, really as a playmaker on offense in the near future. Depending on how he feels after the injuries, he might need to change his style just a bit.
That free throw missing.
And Wall has said he wants to be in the MVP conversation moving forward. A terrific floor general with unreal athleticism.
Good on the second free throw. The starting gate, opening night in the NBA, Brent, what are you most looking forward to?
I just like to see who it is that, in terms of their competitive spirit right now, is coming out of training camp hungry. Let's see in the next couple weeks which team jumps out and which coaching staffs have done a great job preparing their team coming out of camp. Now, we know that teams can't fall off, Kevin, that talent will catch up. Other veteran teams may get themselves back into a rhythm. But coming out of training camp, how much more together are teams, and teams that have made changes, what are they playing like?
Yeah, what's their chemistry like? Exactly.
Let's find out how they're going to play this year.
Oh, a little touch of class there at the end of the play as he was able to convert on the finger roll.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his first foul. Chris pass to Green.
Switch.
From deep three-point range.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Ball against Curry. Olynyk trying to break loose. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it. Golden State moving the ball around.
Pass to Wiggins. 4 on the clock. Rebound by Olynyk.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And Wall gets it to go in on the assist by Eric Gordon. And it's a 4-point Rocket lead. Wall against Curry. Kicks to Wiggins. Back to Curry. Over to Wall. And the Warriors miss again. Houston leading by 4. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
And they're moving it up. Ball going up court. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And he can't stop the run as he misses. The Rockets have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. And the basket by Gordon.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Giving up a run here, can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Houston. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for him.
And it's really been a nice trend for him over these last several months. He's been steadily improving in terms of his scoring output. That extra production making him more valuable the further we get along in this season.
Now here's Wiggins. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn. Oubre outside. But they get it back. Here's Chris. Pass to Oubre. Wiggins outside. They need this. Hits the three-point bomb. Wiggins has got 5.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Wall. 11 points in the game. Now the pass to McLemore. No good on the triple.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Here's Curry. Dishes to Wiggins. That shot off. Nice D from Wall.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Curry kicks to Chris. Knocks it loose. Curry passes to Wiggins. Back to Curry. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got his 3rd assist on the night. Wall against Curry. And Wall. Here we go now. That's no basket. His 3rd miss in 8 tries. There's the triple. The shot. No good. And the Rockets take it the other way. Now here's McLemore. Passes to Tucker. He kicks to Gordon. Pass to Wall. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Their last encounter was in San Francisco.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
Yeah, those turnovers were inexcusable. So many of their possessions ended with them giving the ball away. It's one thing to make passes, but you need to pass to your own team, not the other one.
So it's the Warriors now. The Rockets making the shot. Wiggins outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Talent coming from everywhere these days, Brent, including the developmental league. The G League has done a wonderful job of watching players develop there and then vaulting them up to the big league.
And I think last year, Kevin, the numbers were that more than half the players in the NBA had spent some time in the G League. You want to talk about that league coming a long way?
What an impact.
Massive.
Yes.
And what you're seeing, too, over the past few years, Kevin, is people doing a great job of using the G League a lot better. Not just experimenting and lab ratting what that team is about, but really well thought out player development and stints for guys on their team rather than just practicing and traveling and sitting and watching games. You're watching guys go play a game in the afternoon and then coming up to the NBA level and participating in an NBA game that night. That's going to go a long way to make guys in the early part of their career take the necessary strides in a lot quicker than they normally would.
This two-way contract has been a wonderful addition.
Except if you talk to their agents, Kevin. Yes, it's been very good for the control of an organization to find that kind of talent.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
.109 left here in the first quarter.
Someone get her.
Shot by Gordon, wide open. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Well, if Eric Gordon gets the ball from beyond the arc, you have to respect his ability to knock those down.
Wall against Curry. Lets it go with the three. It's rebounded by Houston.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game?
Oubre outside. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Curry on the wing. The good-looking shot from the wing. Curry's got 11 points.
Because Steph moves so well, anytime he can get some separation, he starts to feel once he gets the ball, he's going to find some points.
And so it's the Houston Rockets in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. Right back after this break. One of the most demonstrative players in the game, Draymond Green, speaks about the importance of passion and effort on defense.
That's all defense is. It is effort. It's the effort to want to communicate. It's the effort to take that one extra step to help someone. It's an effort to move up one step to get into the ball as opposed to sitting off the ball.
Well, and he should know, a former Defensive Player of the Year.
You know, he just takes pride in being their anchor defensively. And if he's not seeing that effort, he's going to let you know about it.
Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Vámonos. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Rockets, they've got Trevor Ariza. Austin Rivers is out there with Wall. Then it's P.J. Tucker, and it's House in at the small forward. Outside Curry. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. It doesn't go for him. So Houston will take it the other way. Ariza dishes the Wall. And the slam dunk by Wall.
And always a bonus to have a point guard who can dunk the basketball. Wall has great initiative when it comes to rising up and throwing it down. And it's easy to see why a team would want Ariza on their roster. Makes the right decisions, mentors young players, and is well respected throughout the league.
Here's Wall. What a jam!
Wow. Fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice. And how about John Wall? Just outstanding at sprinting down the floor and just jumping all over the defense.
Wiggins kicks to Curry. Floats one up. Here's Looney. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Looney's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, Steph Curry, one of the greatest shooters in the history of the NBA, but also a very gifted passer, great at finding his teammates.
Wall draws the double. Rivers gets a wide open look. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And they're not afraid to let it fly from deep. They're looking to extend their lead with the 3-ball here in the second quarter.
Curry against Wall. Curry looking it over.
Hey, who's watching now?
From deep three-point range, here's Looney. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And that one falls for Looney. In player development, Brent, what are some of the primary things that can be taught?
I think in today's game, what a lot of PD coaches are looking at, Kevin, is just decision-making, playing out of the pick and roll and coming off into a spot where you're making the correct reads. It's much like, and you cover a lot of football, where you can talk to quarterbacks about their checkdowns.
Yes.
I think you can teach guys how it is that when they come off a screen, what's going to be available to them, and paint pictures for them so that when they're on the floor, they become second nature in terms of their decision-making. That can be huge. And then the second thing is always player development, working on confidence in shooting the basketball. You just want guys to feel like whatever shot they're taking, they've got a great chance of making it.
And now Wall running the floor all by himself. And it's slammed in by Ariza.
A rangy 6'8", Ariza finishing with force.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Yeah, his shot is just not there tonight, guys. And instead of trying to shoot himself out of the slump, maybe he needs to start moving the ball around and creating for his teammates.
Draymond Green. He's checked in for Andrew Wiggins.
And let's quickly take a look at the stats for Wall. Last season, he played outstanding. He put up about 20 points a game, 8 assists, and 3 rebounds. And a quality player. I love what he brings to the table at that backup point guard position.
I think coaches appreciate a guy that comes in and knows how to run the offense with some intelligence. That's exactly what he does.
And here we go. Rockets running again. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wall's got 21.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Bowman passes to Pascal. Pass to Bowman. It's rebounded by Houston. Tucker's got 4 rebounds in this game. House, the pass to Tucker. Here's Wall. They get it back. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Rockets have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
That's good from Tucker. And if there was ever a definition of a glue guy, Greg, it would be P.J. Tucker. He's so valuable to his team.
You know, P.J. gives you production in every way, and his impact really goes beyond the stats. All the little things that coaches want their players to do, that's really the motto of Tucker's game.
Both free throws good from Tucker. Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Bowman covered by Wall. The pass to Bowman.
Come on, box him out, man.
To end the run. That one doesn't go. Nice D from Wall.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
A nice shot by Rivers.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition teams. In third, the Warriors.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
Looney passes to Pascal. Bowman covered by Wall. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wall. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Monday, they're off to Toronto to face the Raptors.
And guys, one thing about road trips like this one, they'll be seeing this as a chance for the team to come together. It might be a bit of a silver lining for a trip that doesn't always provide a lot of success.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Wall passes to House. Kicks it to Rivers. Up pass to Wall, and the slam dunk by Wall.
I like that, staying alert. Rivers keeping his head up to find the open man.
Here's Bowman. Looney passes to Pascal. 5 to shoot. Ariza with the rebound.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And here's Wall. 23 points in the game. That shot, no good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Here's Pascal. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off it.
Looney down low, guarded by Tucker. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Bowman. Rockets with the rebound. Outside, Wall. The Warriors pull it in. Looney's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's stolen by Wall. Passes it to House. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And it goes on Draymond Green. The Rockets have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. Free throw drops for House. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for the Rockets. Gordon comes in for John Wall. The Warriors also with a sub. Oubre's checked in. And so House nails both of them.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Bowman passes to Looney. Stolen by Tucker. Lee against Gordon. And Looney sends it back. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. Here is House. It's Rivers on the wing. Down low, Olynyk, and the dunk by Olynyk.
Yeah, he can surprise you around the rim. Olynyk has some lift.
Bowman, he's guarded by Rivers. Pass to Looney. Pass to Bowman. Shot clock at 6. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
And the basket by Olynyk.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Bowman passes to Looney. Green taking his time here. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Rebound by House.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Here's Rivers, and finished off by Rivers.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Bowman passes to Green. They could use a bucket. Rebound by House.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. Those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. And some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
And it's Gordon missing.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With this team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Olynyk with it. He has 6. He dishes it to Gordon. For 3, Draymond Green grabs the miss. Green's got rebound number 5 here tonight. No good from Lee.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
Knocked loose. Oubre with the steal. Fast break. Here they come. To stop the run, Green breaking loose. He takes it up and lays it in.
And not his quarter, scoring-wise. Just 1 of 7 from the field.
Rivers passes to House. 26 seconds left now here in the second. Offensive rebound. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Often you find him out on the wing, but Olynyk seizing the opportunity to go inside and dig out that extra possession.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
Christian Woods checked in for the Rockets. McLemore has come in for Daniel House. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now Curry. 11 points in the game. Here's the 3.
That's a good all-around effort by Austin Rivers. Good one-on-one defender on that possession and developing his weak side recognition.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Rockets ahead, running away with this one. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Hey, Draymond, at times in that first half, they got it going in transition. Why were they able to beat you defensively?
I don't think it was so much defensively if it was offensively. We turned the ball over, and you can't defend that. When they get out running, their guards are going to get loose. So we just got to stop turning the ball over offensively, and that'll help our defense a ton.
Yeah, your coach calls them plays of insanity, Draymond, so we'll see if you can adjust that in the second half. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. It was a great half of basketball from John Wall. He had 23 points, 5 steals, and 2 rebounds. In their previous game, he had a performance he said he wanted to put behind him quickly, and so far he's doing just that with the nice first half he had here. Kenny, what'd you think about the Rockets?
Well, we can't look past the huge contribution their bench has provided. They've got this lead mainly because of the injection of energy and offense that they got from their reserves. That's what a coach wants to see. I'm guessing the minutes will be spread out a little bit in the second half.
Shaq, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
Their field goal percentage reminds me of Kenny's breath. Brutal. Not reading the defense, not getting enough quality looks. They need to make major changes because the system they ran in the first half was not working.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. An exceptional performance from John Wall.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Houston's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Draymond Green is out there with Chris. Then there's Oubre. Then it's Wiggins. And it's Curry in at the point guard position. Just 5 to shoot. Gordon kicks to Olynyk. No good with the triple. Warriors shooting a pretty pitiful 25% in this game. Offensively, they can't get anything going. And it's Wiggins missing. And for Houston, they're shooting about 59% from the floor. Offensively, they've been running without a hitch. Olynyk up top. Over to the left wing. From deep, McLemore. Warriors with the rebound. Chris has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Nice D from Wall.
I'm not sure where the lack of focus comes in there, Kevin. That's not like him. The defense is close, but there's enough space to score.
McLemore, no good.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Oubre, no one around him. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 4 assists in the game. Outside, Wall. Another miss by Houston.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Good on the shot. 9 points for Andrew Wiggins.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight, Kevin. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Curry against Wall. Fades. Another miss by Houston.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
And whether or not he's making shots, you have to love what Kelly Oubre brings on defense.
Yeah, the versatility on the defensive end, maybe to a point, Kevin, where he can guard the 1 through 4 position, has this coaching staff excited.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And at the line last year, he was good on about 77% of his attempts.
And he makes the first.
Oubre, the more he plays and gets into a rhythm, you start to see some of that confidence. That's going to help out the team.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Houston's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And Wall kicks to Gordon. Sinks the triple. Gordon's got 10 points in the game.
And once Eric Gordon receives that pass, he's just rising up. So a natural rhythmic jump shot.
Curry way outside. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another, Greg.
Here's Wiggins, lays it up and banks it in. 11 points in the game.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
The pass to McLemore. Pass to Wood. Puts up a three. Pass to Wall. Wall draws the double. 5 on the clock. There's the three. That shot missing. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Here's Chris. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 5 assists tonight.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Wood. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Wood's got his second bucket of the game to go.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
All right, a chance to see some stats for Andrew Wiggins. How he performed last season. Last season, he averaged 18 points per, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Gordon outside. Gordon with another miss. The Warriors have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Count it. And that's 13 points for Andrew Wiggins.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That is his first foul of the game. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Eric Gordon. On defense, the Warriors. From 15 feet away, McLemore, no good.
Well, shots like that drive coaches batty. I'll be shocked if he attempts that shot again.
Green dishes to Wiggins. It's stolen by McLemore. Left side, Wall. And the layup's good off the glass. Wall's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And in the post, Wall's got a pretty well-developed game for a point guard. He can navigate his way through the big bodies with very few problems.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
Maybe the halftime break was good for him, allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
Wall draws the double. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Of course, Dirk Nowitzki spent his whole career with the Dallas Mavericks. We don't see that much anymore, do we? From the beginning to the end with one team.
No, but I think we're going to still occasionally have anomalies like we did with Reggie being in Indiana for the years of his playing career. Nate McMillan was in Seattle for his playing career, now coach of the Indiana Pacers. So there will be times where we'll have that once or twice. It's not going to happen very much, Kevin.
Not in today's
not
NBA.
In today's game, and not with what's at stake.
A three-pointer, Wiggins.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
McLemore, the pass to Wall. Wall draws the double. Back to McLemore. Houston moving the ball around. Count that one. Olynyk's got 11 points.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Curry against Wall. With some arc, and the play by Curry as he finishes it off for 2. He's got 13.
Like to see it when Steph has the confidence to try the floater just over the top of the defense and that soft touch, and it goes.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The Rockets have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. And so he hits the technical free throw. Here's Wood. Pass to McLemore. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Olynyk. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Outside Curry. From downtown. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
A thing of beauty, Steph Curry's shot from distance, pure.
Wall passes to Olynyk. Back to Wall. Great tee that time from Green.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Houston Rockets. Ariza no luck. Golden State's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Pascal, the pass to Curry. And Trevor Ariza is going to pick up a foul here. That's his first foul. The Rockets making a switch here. Tucker's checked in. Now here's Wiggins. 16 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. From 13. And it's off the back rim. No good. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking. And more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
And Curry has it in the corner. Off target from three-point range.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Well, Steph started that all with his defense. Fantastic at getting into the passing lane and coming up with a steal.
Curry against Wall. McLemore. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. The Warriors shooting it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling. And there's the pass to Pascal. Now Chris, stolen by Tucker. And here's McLemore, 13 points in the game. He kicks it to Wall. Off target from outside. The Warriors shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. And that'll be his third foul so far. Daniel House is checked in for the Rockets. Kevon Looney is checked in for Golden State. Curry against Wall. Wiggins dishes to Curry. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. 18 points for Steph Curry.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
The thing about Curry you have to admire, Greg, he never wants the spotlight to himself. Even as a leader of his team, he always wants his teammates to shine as well.
You think back to when Clay was trying to break Curry's three-point record last season. Curry was not only cheering for him, but actively setting him up to make it happen. That camaraderie Curry shows is why his teammates love him.
Wall against Curry. It's Wall with the drive. That one a little long. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on an 11-3.
Oh, yes, sir.
And there's one thing that's never been in question about Wiggins, his ability to be a high-volume scorer. And in case you needed a reminder, he's giving you one tonight.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. Damari Carroll's checked in for Christian Wood. Free throw good, Wiggins. Rockets leading by 22. 1:49 left to play in the third. Passes it to Carroll. Buries it from about 10 feet away.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Curry on the wing, covered by Wall. Here's Pascal. Hits the jump hook.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And for Houston, they're shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. 1:06 left in the third quarter. 5 to shoot. And Tucker kicks to Wall. Those three-pointers off the mark.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
Curry's shot is off. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. Wall draws the double. Pass to Carroll. And here's McLemore. Wall with it. 27 points for him. Pass to Carroll. Houston needs to get a shot off. And it's good for 2. And that's now 29 points for John Wall.
I'll tell you, when Wall is scoring like this, it's special to watch. A spectacular, explosive performer.
Wall against Curry. Over Wall. Goes back up. And he sinks the layup. Looney's got 8 points.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
And so it's Houston cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be right back after this. Let's hear what Mike D'Antoni was going over with his team moments ago.
Way to fight, guys. Way to fight. That's all it is. That's all it is. Way to get on the floor. Way to go, guys.
Well, you can see, Greg, he sees the fighting spirit in his team right now.
Yeah, they're playing with energy and purpose. Coach sounds very pleased.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Rivers and Gordon make the backcourt. Jamari Carroll is out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's House in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Gordon deciding where to go with it. Sweet little floater.
Great concentration from Eric Gordon, who caps off the drive with the basket.
And for the Warriors, they're shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Curry passes to Wiggins. Here's Pascal. 14 feet away, and good. You got the English that time as it falls.
Yeah, you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
And the pass to House. Back to Rivers. Brent, when we talk about home court advantage, do you feel it's the same as it used to be? It has that same impact?
I do think it's still hugely important, Kevin. It's less important when there's a team that has been together for a long time and has proven that they can take their wares on the road and come home with a victory. But it absolutely gives you a level of comfort as a player to get into your routine, to be at a place that seems familiar. Something deep down psychologically helps every member of that team being at home.
Clearly caught him off guard with that move. Not the guy you'd expect to bust out a spin, but it worked beautifully there.
Another shot and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one's on Eric Gordon.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The first one falls.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Both shots good from the stripe. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Passes to House. Pass to Gordon. Beyond the arc. And Pascal pulls it down.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Here's Wiggins, and Wiggins throws it down.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Here's Rivers. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
Curry from deep three-point land. No good on the three.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Gordon against Oubre. Gordon kicks to Rivers. Pass to Tucker for the three. The Warriors pull it in.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And Houston gets called for the foul.
And you know, you see it every day, but it still doesn't make it any less impressive. The amount of skill that Steph Curry has on the floor, the shooting, the passing, the agility, he has it all.
The first free throw is good. You could argue Curry is one of the most skilled players of all time.
The shooting alone puts him in the conversation, and very few can match up to just that. Guys like LeBron and Wilt dominate with their size and athleticism, but Curry is an all-time great because of his once-in-a-lifetime skill.
And both free throws good for Curry.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Rivers finds Gordon. Back to Rivers. This one for 3. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Wiggins passes to Pascal. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Wiggins. The Rockets making a switch here. Wall's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Green is checked in for Looney. 6 to shoot. Oubre with the steal. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Green leading the charge. Stolen by Rivers. And it's the Rockets on the break for the finish. And then Rivers with the dunk.
Like that he gets out and runs that time. That's well within the wheelhouse of Austin Rivers, finishing on the break.
Curry dishes to Wiggins. Banked in off the glass. Wiggins has got 25 points in the game.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Here's Olynyk. Makes it off the glass.
And really, the improvement as a finisher is noticeable for Kelly Olynyk.
Green kicks to Oubre. There's the pass to Curry. Here's Pascal. Pass to Oubre. Shot clock at 5. Rivers against Wiggins. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Here's Wall. It's good. Wall's got 31 points.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Curry passes to Wiggins. Back to Curry. In the corner, it's Oubre. Pass to Green. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Offensive rebound. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. 27 points for him.
He has a very well-rounded offensive game. There's just no shortage of ways Wiggins has to punish an opponent, inside, outside, or otherwise.
Houston making some changes. Christian Woods checked in for Damari Carroll, and it's Ben McLemore in for Rivers.
Who's got ball?
Here's Wood. Outside Gordon.
Shoot it. Watch the screen.
Pass to McLemore. Just 5 on the clock. And the basket by Olynyk. Olynyk's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
And finished off by Oubre.
Teammates always looking for Oubre on the backside there, enough for him to get up and throw it down.
The pass to McLemore. Back to Wall. To the wing on the left. Takes a 3. Green with the rebound. Green's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Pascal, the pass to Curry. Wiggins outside. It's tipped. And stolen by Wiggins. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Curry leading the charge. And that one drops. Curry's got 24 points.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Wall draws the double. Passes it to Olynyk. Out left to the wing. McLemore. It's rebounded by Golden State. Pascal's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. To the paint. Here's Green. And Green slams it in.
If he can get his steps together, Draymond Green will throw it down.
Rockets leading by 12. Here's Wall. Yes, that goes in. Wall's got 10 points in just the second half.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Curry passes to Pascal. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Wall against Green. Pass to Olynyk. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Curry. And the basket by Olynyk. And the Rockets lead by 16.
And he is pouring it on here offensively. Olynyk looks to be warmed up.
Oubre outside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Oubre just being aggressive, and that's going to pay off on some free throw shooting attempts here.
Free throw, good, Oubre. Chris, he's checked in for the Warriors. And both free throws good for Oubre. Now Wall. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So Golden State will take it the other way. Wiggins kicks to Chris. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
Second shot opportunity, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Two shots.
That one is off. And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both.
Hey, get on Andrew.
He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Wiggins has got 29 in the game.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Wall against Curry. He lobs it up. Wood can't hit.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Wall against Curry. Now here's Wall. Defense right on him. In the corner, it's McLemore. Buries the long-range jumper.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
In the corner, it's Oubre. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 7th assist in the game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Outside, Gordon. Kicks it to McLemore. Now here's Gordon. 5 on the clock. From deep, Wall drains the three-pointer. Wall's got 36.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Rockets.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Wall.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, John Wall.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
He doesn't take over games like this very much, but it's always possible. And when he does, here at home, these fans love it. On its way from Curry for two. Rebound by Olynyk.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Wall dishes to Olynyk. That one's not going to go. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Launches it. Oubre can't get it to go.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that one doesn't cost them.
Wood with the bucket.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
So we see Houston taking the W here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor.